I'd have to say one of my greatest insecurities is I really hate the sound of my own voice.
One of my biggest insecurities is that I'm afraid to be alone.
My biggest insecurity is my weight.
One of my biggest insecurities is I don't feel good about myself.
It's important to love yourself because if you don't, then you're just allowing yourself not to let your true self shine.
If you can't find anything to love about yourself, what are other people going to find to love about you?
I don't necessarily think that you need to love yourself to love somebody else, because in loving somebody else, you can then learn to love yourself.
It took me a while to decide whether I was going to reflect on this video or if I was just going to let it be the responses that I saw today. But I decided to throw my 2 cents in there because hey, it's my video and I can do that. Just kidding. But really I have some thoughts that some of these people didn't say who I interviewed. One is having good self-esteem is important because nobody wants to be around somebody who is constantly bashing themselves. If you've ever been with a friend who says, "Oh man, I think I'm so fat," or something, and they're maybe like 100 pounds, it makes you feel bad about yourself. So having good self-esteem is important, even for the people around you, because you have to be considerate of everybody's feelings. Having good self-esteem entails being strong when you hit rock bottom, when you hit those fails and stuff, because if you hit a point where you're like, oh, I can't do this, and you're tearing yourself down constantly, if you have good self-esteem, you can say, oh, I can actually get through this because I do love myself and I believe in myself. Believing in yourself is super important, because then you're not starting over, you're expanding your horizons and stretching it out. So that's also extremely important. But there's everyone who just says, oh, there could be something better, I could be something more than I am, and they're not giving themselves enough credit. And by having good self-esteem, you can just keep yourself pushing forward and knowing that you have a lot to give and you have a lot to offer, and there's always going to be better goals out there for you to reach, and you can do that in a positive way by telling yourself that you can and having positive reinforcement. With that self-love, you have that affirmation there in your heart and in your brain telling you, oh, I can keep going forward, and things will get worse, but I can make them better, and I can be someone better, in a more positive way. Not like I'm never going to be good enough, but there's always something that I can improve on, because there is always something, we're humans. There's something that we're always going to want to work on. There's something that we're not going to be satisfied with. But if we have a good amount of self-love and self-respect, then it'll be easier to believe that we can reach those goals. I want to say thank you to those people that put themselves out there in this video and that shared an insecurity or shared their opinions on self-esteem, or even the people that I talked to about it and who didn't do the video and stuff. It really means a lot to me, because I wanted to do this project just to feel good, to have something positive going for me and show some light on a subject that I feel somewhat strong about. And I hope that you could take something away from this video and know that you're not the only one, and that you can do what you put your mind to. Now that sounds extremely corny, but it's true. So if you have any thoughts or feelings, you can just talk to me or talk to somebody else. And I hope you have a great day, and I want to thank you for watching.